Whew. Good morning, everybody. No queue at all. And we're here. We're here. There's everybody. I wonder if everybody actually went to like a town or one of the... Oof, those kingdoms are getting big. Let's check out the world, shall we? There is nothing in Region 1. I'm not convinced anybody lives there. There's France. There's Legion. There's Legion. Classis Borealis. Love it. Still don't know like where we're going to settle. I think we may be on the busiest world. Valyria, Umbilica, Tavernhold, Purgatoria. I know these. Some of these places are from like the demo. Like kingdoms that sprung up again. Anyway, good morning everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we're playing BitCraft online. What the heck am I doing? We're building an empire. I recently did the math to figure out like what my brother's been up to. I think we're shockingly close. What I want to do, I want to make rough leather, which I've never done before, because I think I can use that to make tools. I think I might need bark too. But there are 5 major researches you need to do in order to make a settlement. We completed metal research. That leaves stone research, wood research, cloth research, and leather research. My brother is really into leather and cloth, and so I think that might just be done. All right, it looks like this is where you shave the leather. Let's get shaving. Hey, everybody. We're ending up doing like all the jobs. I did log in for a little bit last night. What I'm doing is trying to get more gold. And I figured that's the kind of things I'll do off stream. I don't know, that might be a bad call. Because otherwise, you may spend a lot of time watching me do my shaving here. I should probably do the other stuff. But anyway, I want to get us a full set of tier 2 tools. So that'll speed up a little bit of everything. Right now, what have we got? We need Fairlith tools. I kept saying tier 2, but they're tools that are strong enough to get tier 2 stuff. And they make everything go like 25% faster. Since this game is all about the grind, those numbers add up quickly. So like the 3 things we have is Scholar, smithing, and fishing. Did I give myself mining too? Didn't. And so that might be like the high priority today. I think I could live without, like, knife and scissors, because that's what my brother will be on. Dream Elements, you're making weird noises. You having trouble? Yesterday, split my stream up into 2 places, and it does look like you're doing it again. Having trouble connecting to Twitch? Not breaking on YouTube. No, it's going. Sorry, I don't know what's happening on Twitch. It's going to affect my YouTube uploads. If you miss anything, the full uninterrupted VOD will be on YouTube. And I'll try to resolve that on my end after this. I don't know what Twitch is doing. There's just a few hiccups there. It could be this game. Didn't happen before I started playing this. So curious how everything's gonna go down. So, like, me and my brother are 2 people. We haven't been, like, playing every single day. That's the game cleaner. Is this where I tan the pelts? I need to make basic tannin. Do I do that here? Yes. Water and bark. But by the time we're ready to build a settlement, lots of solo players will be able to build their settlements. And like a lot of people have made them already. A lot of them have been like kind of absorbed by empires. Like this Trailblazers HQ. I think he was hoping to have a kingdom of his own. Fort Honeydew. Aw. Ratopia, Harbor Heart. Oh. A lot of these people. Oh, I seem to be starving to death. Sandwich. A lot more claims have popped up. I don't want to drop my claim too hastily because I think I'll get devoured. Because I think like Trailblazers really wanted his own kingdom. But he put it too close to somebody ambitious. I was thinking about this spot too, this area. Here is a giant swamp. I'm starting to think the safest thing to do might be to come all the way up to like region 1 or 2. Each region has its own like unique biomes. Or, sorry, each latitude. So like the top regions have a snowy area. Middle regions have a swamp area. And the bottom region has a desert. I think everybody wants to be... Oh, that's just cooking on its own, is it? Neat. Hi, Ada. How are you doing? Alright, now while that is tanning, the other thing I need is rope. Is that something you know how to make? I need cloth strips. How does a guy get cloth strips? Spools of thread. How does this one get spools of thread? Wisp weave, right? No, rough plant fiber. Okay. Rough plant fiber. That come from here? Yeah. Okay. I think we can find tons of that. You have a ton of rope you can give me in one moment? I didn't think you'd be awake at this hour. Have you been playing this game nonstop? And by the way, good morning, Mutation. That's my bro. Alright. He's doing that. Then what I really need are ingots. You woke up just now? Nice. I can pay you back in tier 2 tools if you stay up for a bit. Yeah. I hit level 20 with my smithery, which means I could be a novice smither. I need to make something that isn't like super useful to me though. They're like, make some iron frames and you can call yourself a novice smith. It seems like the two things I'm going to be really good at is smithing and scholaring. Which seems like a good combo for a young emperor. Because what I can do is just like throw tools at anybody who joins. I think they'll love it. Things going in the cart storage? Come on, I believe in you, Vane. Hey, Mutation, if you pop in, do you want all this tannin and clean pelts? Sorry, I don't have tannin. I've got tree bark. It's kind of a shame you don't get the bucket back when you use the tannin. Maybe you do? I don't know. I'm new to leatherworking. But yeah, today, the real mission, like we're doing some like prep work just to quality of life ourselves, is to do the stone research. And to do that, we need 250 pebbles and 100 clay and 50 wood logs and gypsite, crushed crawdad shells. I think do I have crushed crawdad shells? Or... I hope I have crushed crawdad shells. But yeah, that's actually not too much. I think stone research will get done fairly quickly. But like, we're mostly done with the journals. And the metal research is 100% done. And I assume you're almost done with the cloth stuff on your own. What that leaves for me There's wood and rocks. Need more. You guys got that one. I think those are plant fibers. Once people like discovered plant fibers seems to be the thing everyone discovers that they need a cart for. And so they'll pick up one, try to harvest another bush, and then like realize they can't carry both at once and drop one on the ground. So you can always find like a backpack full of plant fibers. Honestly, that probably makes tailoring a really good job. There was nothing in that entire thing. Cool, cool. Deeper into the woods. There we go. Lots of Fairlith veins here in the rock gardens. Good morning, birds. One of these a cave? Because at some point we found a cave that was just filled with ore. Wouldn't mind finding that again. Now that we actually need it. I think that's in the northwest, though. Okay, drive through the tree. It's fine. But anyway, I think the plan is to not only like be ready to build a claim, but to boost it up to an actual tier 2 settlement right off the bat. That way nobody can, surprise engulf us. I think we might have to build our settlement someplace kind of hard to reach. So that we don't get taken over either. At the same time, you want traffic. Because people are going to move to your settlement and like do their work and probably get out. And so that's why I'm thinking like a lovely little Santa's workshop a million miles up, like over here somewhere where the snowy north is. Then again, if I zoom in close, can I see the settlements up here? You can see the watchtowers. Can't actually show me the cities and the regions I'm not in. Is that it? I mean, we could also pivot and join somebody else's empire, but that's too social. I want my own empire. With blackjack. Hookers. I mean coziness and tea. Like, I'm really liking the idea of a place up north. Because you, like in Valheim, you can't take damage for being in the cold. Unless you have the right equipment. And the right equipment just happens to be tea. And warm clothes. Like, if there was ever a good chief export for the cozy community, isn't it like crochet sweaters and tea? Doesn't get much cozier than that. At the very least, you want one more chill than the Toadman one. He's kind of a tryhard, but fine. Yeah, like the Toadman, like, great guy. He makes lots of guides, but like he's min-maxing it. He wants to be the greatest empire the world has ever known. Like, it's almost hard to watch his stream. It's great because he like answers a lot of questions, but like his gameplay is him standing behind the scholar's desk just running a 30-minute queue. Like, I can't do that to you guys. And he's got foreman energy. He kind of, I think you kind of have to be, almost. Like, I don't know. Part of me is like taking a lot of inspiration from him, so like I feel like the leader almost needs to be the scholar. At the same time, maybe it would be better if I hired a professional smarty pants. Hello there, Sugarheart. Hey, Kit Kat. How are you doing? Oh, hey, I heard you got hacked on Discord. I kicked your old account. So if you managed to recover it, you could rejoin the Discord. Hey, this is my brother. He ran right through me. You're good, how am I? I'm good. Rope. Yeah, hey, do you want a bunch of leather stuff? You're better at leather anyway. Oh. There's a lot of rope. Refined rough cloth. You're farther along than I thought. That puts us at like 99% in the cloth research area. Do you need anything in particular to get more refined cloth? Like rare materials or anything? You made a new account? Awesome, awesome. Well, welcome back to the community. What am I doing? All right, I need to smelt. Ooh. Need rough wood logs. I don't know if I got those on me. Oh, Dead P. Straw and animal fur. Oh, okay. I get lots of straw because I make a lot of bread, so I might have the straw you need if that's what you're missing. Do I have straw? Got 3. But 3 might be all you need? Would you like them? Need rough wood. You see animal fur? Yeah, I didn't know if you needed animal fur though. Since you do a lot of hunting, I thought you'd get it. If you that. Yeah, okay, okay. Yes, yes, sir. Dang. Alright. Here are your red rare mats. Alright. Where does this put us? I need to drop the rope in the bank for now. I need wood that I can use as fuel. So I can smelt the ore. Then I can hammer those ingots. Then I need planks, leather. I forgot I was doing leather. Let me double check on that. I think I just need rough leather. Let me check the compendium. Tool. Barrelith tools. So the materials I need. Rough leather. That's it. Okay. We're getting there. You found out the rare material for leatherworking is from processing stone. The compendium has it wrong. Oh no. I have heard a couple of things that the compendium has wrong. Alright, I've got these tanned pelts. With the tanned pelts, rough leather. That should be enough for 5 tools. Let's see, for me, I probably, if I'm doing the stone things, I need like a chisel and a pick. Do you need new tools? Oh no, that's right. You got all your tools up to tier 2 yourself, didn't you? Drove you nuts because it lists a crafting station that's no longer a thing. It's rough out here. Sorry, I just spotted a goblin. Yeah, one thing I notice about empires is they all seem to be starting like near the ruined cities, which makes sense. But since this is like a very light PvE game, like there hardly seems to be any combat. I don't think there's anything in the ocean that can attack you. So I feel like you could go in anywhere in the world to like start your settlement. If we pick someplace safe, just way out of the way, I think we could get a good empire going. You got all of yours because you're a weirdo? I mean, that's exactly what I'm doing. Hey, are you calling me a weirdo? Sorry, it's a little bit of a pet peeve to be inside of somebody while working. You're just a lad after all. I don't want to be like tucked inside you. What am I, a Roblox streamer? Okay, now he's just watching me. I think I offended him. You okay? Look, it's not you, it's me. There you go. You got Chattington inside of you now. What a phrase. What a game. Antoinette. Aw. Then someone named Polio? Mayonnaise? A French for chicken mayonnaise? That's straight up royalty from the Gerudian Kingdom. Oh, by the way, this is kind of unrelated to kingdom farming, but if you can give me a leather clothes set, or what am I doing? I need wood for fuel now. But we're getting there. I've got the rough leather, right? Yeah. But if you give me a cloth or a leather armor set, I would be eternally grateful to speed up gathering and crafting. At the same time, you do you. One of the things I like about this game is there's basically nothing you can do that isn't helpful. And so, like, I can ask you for, like, a cloth set, but it's just as good if you know, keep working on your own cloth goals and give me refined cloth instead. I also don't want to make it seem like we are a pressure empire. And so if you take the cloth and throw it down a sewer, that's also valid. Whatever makes you happy. Oh, first leatherworker steps. I can also be a beginner forester now. All the amber resin. We're going to need that too. But amber resin is like one of the things I feel like we probably have tons of. Also, tree sap for sugar. You won't be on long for today, so maybe at least drop off all the... You'll drop off all cloth on you. Okay. Oops. I overfarmed. If you drop off all the cloth on me, I could finish up the cloth research. Finally hit 15 carp. I don't know what that means. Congratulations. Oh, he's a level 15 carpenter. I get it. It's not about fish violence. 15 carpentry probably. Yeah. You've got sugar? Yeah. I'm not rushing sugar. Although I guess like sugar is always something you can have in the background. Because I think you just throw it in the oven and it turns into sugar. I'm not sure if I believe that, right? Like sugar cane's gotta be like this whole process. Like throwing tree sap in the oven sounds too simple. These people just feel too comfortable being inside each other. Like, spread out. Proper urinal etiquette. It's got 5 watchtowers. This guy's got 1,000,000 watchtowers. Alright, hustle over here. Alright, rough leather. Ropes. Ingots. Got some molten business. Let's get the bark out of my inventory. I need planks. What am I missing? Am I missing something? You can start making tools right away. Oh, right. The molten ore. Alright, so I think I can make a tool right off the bat. Let's make a miner pick. Try not to get distracted. We want to do stone research. What other things are useful for stone? Play as a forager. Like a machete would be very nice. Machete. Chisel. Forgot about chisels. I hate dropping things on the ground. Part of me thinks it's like where the memory leak might happen. They might not have object disappearance working well. Let's see. Where is the machete? Here, machete. What am I missing? More ingots. Okay. Well, how many ingots do I have in my hand? 2? It's enough for 1 machete. Smithing level 21. Part of me really wants to make the iron frame, or the ferrolith frame, so that I can get the novice smith title, but that is like purely cosmetic. Alright. Oops. Accidentally opened up the cat shop. It's a terrible place to be. Alright. So, we chisel, we hammer. A bow might be nice. Pick. Got the rod. The machete, I think we've got most of our main jobs down. I think we need a short sword. Whoa, what does it take to make a short sword? That was a lot of stuff. Mostly just metal. Okay. Still 2 minutes. Shoot, where does that leave me? That's a lot of rope. Yeah, and I've got enough leather to make exactly 1 short sword. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop off all the materials I can't use right away. Use that little baby rope. Never gonna use tree sap. Never gonna use pitch. There. Good. Here's something we can do. Refined cloth. Stone carving. Ink. I don't know if we can do this much research, but got lots of parchment. And I've got some fish oil. Some pigment so I can make more ink. Let's see if I can do this cloth research and grind away these materials. Hello, fellow nerds. Got carpenters, smiths, leather workers at the nerd station. These are all the solo players who want their own kingdom. Like, if you see someone here that's like a dedicated scholar, that's like a streamer who's got people working for him. These guys haven't slept at all since the game came out. Trying to shrink my inventory. Alright, we make the ink. Then we can run over there. Do the metal stuff. You have a little more rough leather if you need that as well. Let's see, rough leather. Rough leather. Yeah. Yeah, if you give me rough leather, I think I can make all of the remaining tools, just so like I have everything at the next tier up. Or make money selling codexes. That's smart. I don't know. If you just wanted to be like a solo player, I think the best thing you can do is just like join a kingdom. Or join an empire. Actually, the best thing you can do is join my empire. And then, like, you could do whatever you wanted for money. And if your money-making scheme is just codexes, you could do that. Make your codexes, sell them to the other desperate empires. Play that couch surfer life, trade between the empires. Yeah. Like, I was thinking about ways to make money. Oh, I'm starving. Eat a sandwich. One of the ways I thought of was just seizing the market of like one item. So like what you can do, I need to shrink my inventory, so I think I'm gonna stay here. We'll make these journals, and then we can make the refined cloth research. I'm just missing one more fish oil. Or wait, am I crafting 8 or 6? I think I'm crafting 8. Maybe we can. Or am I crafting 4? Probably 4. Buying mats to make higher tier items out of them, you feel? That's the way? But I had a friend once who destroyed like the gem market in World of Warcraft on her server. What she'd do is she'd go to the auction house, buy every single gem at whatever price, and then just immediately re-auction them at like a set price. And once you have them enough money to like monopolize that indefinitely, like it's just a raw money making scheme. If anyone posts something cheaper, you snap it up immediately. If anyone posts something more expensive, you just let it sit there. Did you get out of me? Look at us nerds. 20 rough leather for me? I'm at the nerd station. I see Ilier over there. Still think they might be like the first person I ever saw in this game. I have to review the tapes. But I'm constantly seeing them grind here. It's so silly. I remember you. Je sais pas content faire attention. Même si appelle. I think I just butchered that French. Do I have anything for you? Don't. Oh, a beginner's study journal. My inventory is a little tight. For a second, I was worried like I had dropped something on the ground, and maybe I did. But like, nap flint is garbage. I don't need it. I think you use that for like flint tools, and that's it. All right. So we've got 7 out of 7 on the cloth research. You get me the 3 refined cloth and we will be done forever. Also fish oil if you can find it. I mean, don't worry about the fish oil. I can handle the fish oil. Got the rough logs. I've got the goop. Got the leather. I've got the blah. The rope. Need some more rope. Am I forgetting something? Planks. Need some planks. Alright, let's make a few planks. But first, you have more molten ingots. Oh, where are the carpenters? There they are. Don't make too many. I still need some for fuel. I don't know anyone who's settled like down here. I don't know how reasonable it is to leave the continent, but at the same time, I think we're in the busiest continent in the universe. Not sure we want to be here. I mean, everyone's working so hard. Also kind of wondering, I should bribe people to play with us. I mean, you know, a volunteer army is always a better one. But I think a lot of people are holding off on this game, even though they like it. Because they're like, why would I pay money for a free game? Which is 100% valid, especially since there's like no good thing for normal players to spend their money on. Like, you can throw it into your empire and then just be sad. You're like, thanks for the premium currency, I guess I'll put it in the burn pile. Like, if you gave them like a cat ear cosmetic, it would be a good idea to like, it would be a really good way to spot people who didn't want to like found their own empire. You'd be like, oh, it's a little kitty. Whoops. I like to play with the camera while I'm doing this stuff. Look around. But yeah, you'd see somebody with cat ears and be like, that is a dedicated solo player, probably. Because if you see like an emperor running around with cat ears, you're like, oh, you misappropriated tax dollars. Not entirely unexpected, but still. Hey, Clockwork Labs. I think it was a dev. Oh, hey. Hi there. What you got for me? Oh, 2 more refined cloth. More rope. I think I don't think I need rope anymore. Oh. Ink. Ink is good. Is that enough ink? I mean, like, I don't have to wonder. I can check the compendium. Let's see. Study. You need 2 ink. So it's enough ink for the cloth that you gave me. Nice. Seven ink. If I have like 1 spare ink that I threw in the bank without thinking about it, then that would be enough for the remainder of everything. Everything in the cloth research. I do have like 200 bait, so like getting 200 fish oil shouldn't be too hard. An hour in, and we haven't started working on like the research I said we were going to do, but we are wrapping up cloth, which is very nice. I think the grand master plan, we've got like 4 2-hour streams. And I think what we're going to do is like do the main research for the settlement. And anytime we have left over during the week, what we're going to do is like farm supplies. Maybe materials to buy crafting stations in the settlement. Because you need some boatload of supplies to become a settlement big enough for my short sword. Make me a short sword. You need like a boatload of supplies to upgrade your settlement to tier 2, which you need to make an empire. So, we get the empire gear ready before we make a settlement. It's just like pop and then like instant empire. All right, tools. Oh, there's a handy little question mark here to tell me what I have and haven't farmed yet. Okay, so we do a decent number of forestry. We do a little carpentry. I think those might be the next 2 to get. The axe and the saw. How are you doing? Oh. We're grinding. Sorry, axe. Then I need to hammer more ingots. And then, like, the only things, like, we won't have, like the scissors and the knife, just because mutations hitting us with the never-ending leather and cloth work supplies is greatly appreciated. Alright, start hammering these ingots. Feels so bad just dropping things on the ground. You can also filter by text to make sure you get the right one. Yeah. Like, you asked me for a leatherworking knife, and I accidentally clicked on the daggers. You still haven't killed the aggro thing for the tutorial because of lag. I'm in full Metal Gear. I might be able to take him. I missed your outfit. I think you're running around in cloth. Like, I've got my fight sandwich, got my metal armor, got a short sword. Yeah. Like, I'm decked out to kill jackals specifically. You did make yourself a metal outfit when you ground out tools, but you haven't been able to kill one? Have I not been giving you enough sandwiches? Now I'm worried. Did you make yourself a short sword too? Lag has just been too much. I also don't understand combat in this game. Luckily, there's lots of downtime to read. Knowledge? Combat? Okay, cool. Just, the world of BitCraft? There's no in-game tutorial? There is. Because I'm not sure it auto-attacks. I think mashing whatever, like, all the attacks whenever I have a chance is not the way. I think there's a smart way to murder. There is, judging by the quests, I haven't done it. Yeah. Well, like, Rampart's quests are like, bring me jackal parts. And, like, we'll get there. Okay. So I did that. Now I need the saw. But, like, every time the jackal spawns anywhere near the base town, it gets swallowed up immediately, I think. And so, like, the last opportunity I saw to fight a jackal, it disappeared on me. Let's see. Bows, crossbows, hoes. What are nails for? Get a bow. That's for hunting, right? Yes. Okay, H. Alright, I got my Ferrolith. The hose being worked on. Ferrolith. No, wait. Bow, then hoe. I can skip knife. Where's my hoe? There you are, hoe. I don't have enough ingots. I will soon. Okay, back to reading. Okay. Get the bow, get the hoe. You know. Ferrolith. Skipping knife and scissors. Yeah. Yeah, after this we'll be fully geared outside of the two non-specializations. Like, they recommend you focus on, like, 3 jobs. Unless you're in the Toad Empire, then they recommend you specialize in exactly one thing. Do that forever until you die. But here, for a group of 2, apparently you need to specialize in all but 2 things. Honestly, I kind of appreciate the variety. Like, as much as I like smithing, if I was just here non-stop, that would be a little bit much. You'd never go out, see the world. Then again, you could specialize in a gathering career. Alright. Let me double check. Don't want to burn ingredients that I don't actually have. Need a hoe. And we're good. You hate standing at one desk all the time? Yeah. Like, it might be okay if you were just hanging out with your best friend. And you were like the Smith brothers. You just smithed all day and then talked about sports, what you have going on the other monitor. Like, hey man, did you see those Knicks? Alright. Alright. So, got the refined cloth. Got the ink. You can drop all these ropes and things and leathers and ingots. We can get back to cloth research. Need these stones, this parchment, oil, maybe pigment. I don't think I need oil or pigment. I think that helps me. Stone, parchment, ink, and then refined cloth. I think that's all I need. I did notice I've got fish to grind. Or no, those were already ground fish. Whoop, slingshot. Have I been disconnected? I see Antoinette is fine. Hi, Antoinette. I don't want to leave while messing with the bank. Alright. Time to log out. Exit to desktop and log back in. Keep in mind, like, the game's been live for 2 days. And the team that made it is just getting into work today. They had, like, an on-call guy for their release weekend. And as much as I understand, like, everyone needing a break, I feel like if you're developing a game, like, you just pay everyone extra, make it like a party weekend at work, but you are at work to address, like, the day one issues. Okay. Did all my stuff get destroyed? No? No, I got it. Cool. Alright. Study journals. There's so many people just standing perfectly still. I wonder if they got disconnected. Get off me, Mozorn. By the way, you did get a crafting recipe for craft food. Is it fish sticks? Fish and starlight bulbs. Now that's an interesting one. Like plain fish and bulbs? Damn. What's the... So... Huh. I'm gonna look into that one. Maybe I should run a few fish experiments. Do need to, like, grind 1 million of them for my oil. You'll give me a couple? Nice. I'm very, like, interested in seeing, like, what the percents are. Because we got, like, the recipe for fish sticks, which would have been great. If I have exactly 1 refined cloth, we will be done with the cloth research. Alright, maybe I should do the fishing now. I don't know, unless you want to do fishing, I could give you the bait. You feel like it. Otherwise, keep doing what you're doing great. Yeah, let's not worry about ink until we absolutely have to. In the meantime, stone research. Stone research, what do I need? I need 250 pebbles. Do I have pebbles? I got 86 pebbles, and I think that was from like 1 trip, and I used half of them. So maybe 1 pebble trip will be exactly what I need to get enough pebbles. Give you my 2 cloth. I can give you my 2 cloth. Where are you? I had to guess where you are. I'd bet the cloth station. Yeah. I see you. And trade from across the world? I sure can. You can give me one delicious fish bulb? Lovely. Yeah, 4.1% crafting speed. It's the same as like fish sticks, but you don't have to go to the ocean to get it. That's good stuff. Oh, that does remind me. Tried to sell my chum for $1 million. Because out there somewhere there's like an ocean fisherman who just doesn't want to come back to land, right? Not for 50 bucks. They're like, nah, I'm good. Someone will buy it. I swear someone will buy it. I'll be like, I can't be bothered to find meat and fish. Do I look like a hunter fisher? I mean, it's the only chum in the marketplace, so it's worth what I say it's worth. Alright. Whoops. Don't get in the cart. Get in my belly. Now we're vibing. .1% gathering speed boost. I mean, it doesn't look like much. But yeah, so we can learn fish bulbs too. What we need to do, and I need this for the ink anyway, we go fishing, we catch 200 fish so that I have fish oil for the rest of the time and space. Then I grind them into a fine paste. We extract the oil, but then we use the fish to do fish experiments. And eventually that'll teach us the fish bulb recipe. And then we'll learn the deluxe fish bulb recipe. And so we can get this 4.1% boost up to 8.2% boost. Honestly, I don't know why they've got the 0.1%. Kitty, are you going to hop up here? At all? No? Just going to meow at me because you think it's breakfast time? Well, it's not. Blah. And if you're going to meow, meow into the microphone, please. It was a little purr. I don't think it came through. Got my filters turned up so that you don't hear me constantly mouth breathing and gurgling in mucus, which I assure you is happening over here. The problem is it cuts out my like kitties purring too. It's a tough balance, it really is. One more stone. Kitty. Headbutting the mic. One of his favorite things to do. I think he's kind of learned that, like, I will pet him if he does that. I think I'm accidentally encouraging the behavior. Like, I pet him so that he'll stop. Like, it can't be that fun to headbutt a microphone, right? There we go. Rough stone chunks. Thoughts keep popping into my head and then like disappearing into a single second. I had like 10 good rants to go on. I lost them all. Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those Mondays where I'm just zoned out and drooling over myself. Work's gonna be rough because I'm gonna be thinking about this all day. You're gonna be like, I need you to do things. And I'm gonna be like, can't, boss. I'm thinking about doing work for free. Alright, so we're getting the pebbles. What do we do with the pebbles? The pebbles we want to mix with clay lumps so that we can make potter's mix. Okay, okay. Then we're going to turn those into unfired bricks. Cool, cool. And then we take some wood logs and we burn them. And then we get fired bricks. Or, you know, bricks. We combine that with gypsite and crawdad shells to get fire sand. I didn't know crawdads were so combustible. Gotta remember to keep the crawdads away from open flames. Question is, where do I get the gypsite from? It's gotta be like the clay, right? Because I'm not finding it in like the stone. And I say, hey, where's the guy gotta find some clay? Need to learn to make some clay. Get along with each other. That's from Arthur. It's not the clay. It's the big stone. Like these guys? I don't think I've ever found gypsum. Yeah. That's honestly pretty rough. It's like I get so many pebbles. Like making stone runs just doesn't happen. Oh, hey, look at that. I found gypsite in the clay, you liar. Out here feeding me misinformation. Like I'm working with ChatGPT here. I try to use ChatGPT at work, you know, ask it questions that I happen to be like an expert in to like get to the answer faster. And then it just flat out gives me a wrong answer and I'm like, that's not right. And then they're like, oh, you're absolutely correct. Let me get you the right answer. And then they give the exact same answer. And I'm like, God. Like, one of my favorite examples is not work related at all, but I was like, hey, are there any songs related to tailoring? Because I have a favorite tailor related song. It's Cut the Chords by Living Tombstone. It's really good. And I was like, this is my favorite tailoring song. And I'm like, are there other tailoring songs? And so I asked ChatGPT, and it's like, yeah, here's the best song about tailoring. And it's like, it said it was like by this actress who was in a movie called The Tailor. And I'm like, she did not write the song. Did it give you only Taylor Swift? It didn't give me any Taylor Swift. Also, Cut the Chords is good, right? My big problem with Cut the Chords, whoa, that is a lot of clay. Man, no wonder I never see anyone at the masonry station. They get all their stuff done in like a second. Alright. Where does a guy make potter's mix? Right here. I think masonry may be the least popular job. Like 3 people at a crafting station. Chip, 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 chip. Pretty easy way to make some money. Yeah. Gotta check the marketplace, see how much bricks you're selling for. There's so many... I feel like there's so many paths you can take in this game. People ask, like, how's the solo play? I mean, I'm enjoying it so far, but my purpose is, like, different from most people's solo purpose. I think a lot of people are, like, solo founding an empire. I mean, a lot of people are trying. But if you just want to, like, live peacefully somewhere... Honestly, like, a thing to do might be, if you're a solo player, like, you grind out your little settlement, and then you plop it in an existing kingdom. Like, they don't have any control over that. Like, they might get a little salty. They're like, you're not contributing to the kingdom you're in, and you're like, deal with it, king. Alright, hang on. Let's take a breather. Gen that stamina. I'm a beginner forager. I think I'm a beginner everything. Is that the one I was missing? I'm not a beginner everything. Beginner is level 10, right? Novice. Beginner carpenter. I'm not a beginner carpenter. That one kind of surprises me. Like, I don't do direct carpentry, but like when you need fuel for the furnace for smithing, like, you need to shave your wood down to proper burnable style. You can't just throw it raw into the furnace for some reason. Final refined cloth being made right now. Nice. I see you. I'm over here by the rock. Here. Split. Sandwiches for all your hard work. Unfired pots. Unfired rough bricks. That's what I'm doing. Like I have a geode. I think like masonry or maybe mining is also a way you find gems. I keep seeing gems sell for a decent amount on the marketplace. Now it could be that people just don't know the true value of the gems and they're like, it's shiny, so it should cost more. But you know, that's how the market works anyway. And so yeah, I think the stonework might be the way to be a millionaire. I could be a novice fisher. So I probably will be after I get the fish I need for the oils. What do I need to be a novice scholar? Basic leather treatment, wood polish, fire sand. Yeah. Fire sand. That's what I need for the stone stuff. But if mutation beats me to the refined leather, I'll never be a novice scholar. Then plus make certain crafts, yeah. Bauxite, you have 0 of that. Where's the guy get bauxite? Maybe that'll be a side effect of me making bricks from mining or masonry. I've done a decent amount of both. It hasn't come up. Like maybe it's a side product of making bricks. Compendium? Bauxite. Nope. Wax? Wax? No idea. We've never seen it. It'll come up. I like Hada, the title list over here. The title less. Like everybody else here is just a straight up farmer. Like nobody's here to be a mason. Braxite. Yeah, that's what you get. You named a real mineral instead of fantasy mineral. Brax. How do I obtain you? Smash ferrolith ore into ferrolith ore output. But like I do that all the time. Maybe I do have it. Smash rough stone. Alright, I probably have braxite. I've smashed enough ore, there's no way I don't have it. I probably just threw it in the bank. I was like, what's this garbage? So for selfish reasons, I would love for you to give me your leather, and I will treat it just so I can pretend to be a novice scholar. But also, if you want to do it, I won't fight. It would make the settlement go faster, probably. Because you are killing it on the... You killed it on the cloth front. Speaking of which, I can't forget I have that. My god, no wonder nobody wants to be a mason. I'm working on these bricks for half an hour. That's like level 1 stuff. You're here to support the Empire? Yeah, but like, what about my ego? My ego isn't the Empire. My ego wants to be a novice scholar. I gotta practice servant leadership. It seems like the smart thing to do would be to give you the bauxite. I don't know about everyone else's industry, but like the dominating theory is servant leadership right now. Where like your job as a leader is just to get whatever is stopping your employees out of the way. So whatever your employees ask for to do their jobs, you're just like, okay. And now that is not like traditional leadership at all. But go figure, it works. Oof. I wonder if my corpo knowledge is going to help me be an emperor. I hate being corpo. I hate it so much. Alright, bricks in the brick oven. You need wood. Wood for the wood gods. I mean, you can... if you can make leather juice from the scholar table, you'll take it. Okay, what does it take to make leather juice? Leather treatment takes water buckets, fish oil, glass vial. Okay. Okay. I don't think I have any spare glass. You have some sand. Yeah, you know what? I will work on that for you. First, let's do... Oh, I can't do the final cloth because I need fish. Can I at least burn these bricks? Damn. Okay. And I think it's time to fish. I think I've put it off long enough. But I get the fish oil and then, yeah, I can make the leather treatment juice for you. It'll be a while. Braxite is the big thing. You say that. Let me double check. I thought I saw it in there. It wasn't like a big thing. It was like orange pebbles. Oh. What? Important thing. Oh, it's the important thing. The thing we need. Well, here's the thing. Like, I've been mining all day. Like, I got, like, all the pebbles required and all the ore and all the land. And I've never seen Braxite. I think maybe the compendium's lying about it. Like, if I haven't gotten a single piece yet, like, it's not in those rocks. Probably. It mentions a grinder that doesn't exist. Oh, grinder exists. You won't find me on it. Anymore. Anyway. A pond. How do you get salt? Maybe it's from that. Ooh, good call. Salt's on the coastline. Salt is also one of the things I was able to sell for a lot of money. Like, I don't know if it'll always work that way. What are you? Crawdads hanging out in the ocean. Cool, cool. Here's what we can do. We can open up the BitCraft Discord. Drop a Braxite short search. RNG is ran. Broke 11 rocks and got 8 Braxite. Okay, so breaking rocks. Took me 1,000 pebbles for 10 Braxites. Okay, so people are confirming it's from the rocks. The thing is, like, you get all the pebbles you could ever need from, like, one giant rock. I mean... So I'm just gonna be throwing away pebbles. We check the marketplace, they're probably selling pebbles, like, 1 cent for 1,000 of them. Just because everybody's going to be Braxite farming. Then again, maybe all the masons moved to actual kingdoms. They're making like stone paths and brick paths. That could be a good use of our resources. I'm a little curious about, like, brick paths. So, like, you can build roads and stuff. And it seems like you would be able to build a road, like, from one settlement to another. But does that road have to be in, like, a kingdom border? Or an empire border? Or can you just, like, build roads wherever you feel like? Because if you could build roads wherever you feel like, I feel like there'd be tons of roads around, like, the ruined city just from people trying to figure out what they're doing. Then again, maybe people demolish roads for free. They're like, ooh, free brick. Which would be like my downtown. So many breezies. I'm gonna look them dead in the eye when I eat my next set of fish bulbs. and be like, this will be you. I eat the fish so I can catch the fish. How's that make you feel? Eat the fish, catch the fish. Eat the fish, catch the fish. A vicious, vicious cycle. It's the very, very tiny circle of life. It's not really a circle. The fish don't eat me. I mean, that one can. Just because he looked at me funny. Fishy, fishy, fishy. I think fish oil. Fish oil is probably something you could sell for a lot of money. When I was spying on the Toad Empire, that was like his chief complaint is like he didn't have enough fish oil to keep writing at his workstation. Which honestly is the thing that's holding us up too. Here I thought the chief export of fishing would be the fish itself, but nah. Turns out they just want that freshly squeezed glass of fish juice in the morning. And my guide, I think, says I need to catch something crazy like 200 fish. Yeah, it says catch 200 fish. At 10 a stack. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Not in this one go. Oh, hey. I promised I'd eat fish in front of you. I let you down, fish. You died knowing not what's gonna happen to you in the afterlife. You must have been so scared. We fish. We fish. Oh, hi, Buggy. That's like a Blair Witch level of creepy, and you just see somebody standing waist deep in the pond, not doing anything. You eyeing them crawdads? You can get them crawdads. He vanished. He was a ghost. Maybe he was just Buggy. Get it? Ah, la-di-da. What am I doing with my life? The study journal stuff is like the most boring stuff. OMG, Port Olisar? Did a new place open up? I like Port Honeydew. Sugarheart, Rattopia. Laz's Hole in the Wall. There's a Tortuga Prime over there. I could have swore I saw like Tortuga somewhere else entirely. Swampy Big Cliff far away. Bleak Spire. I really wish I could see the settlements of other regions. Alright. Got fishies. How much time do I have? I don't have a lot of time left. Let's complete the cloth research before I get my kids home. Sorry, I get my kids to school. That's what the kids do. And then maybe I fire up some more bricks. I can make 4 more bricks. If they had a web map, it would look nice. Yeah. I think they might have actually like taken down a web map. Like someone like data mined the game to like find out where everything was. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of used it. But I think I heard some talk of them like banning those accounts. Like I get that you want exploration to be a thing, but like building a settlement is such a huge time investment. I'd like to really know where a good place to place it would be. But then again, I don't want to go spreading rumors. Like, I don't know if that's true. You'll have a full set of cloth armor for me before I go. Nice. I'll speed this up immensely. I say immensely. I don't know actually how much cloth armor speeds things up. I'm really curious how like the profession gear speeds things up. Can I open you in the compendium? I can't? Okay. Why, hello there. Alright, let's get dressed. Alright, how many pieces of clothes was that? 1.6 times 5 craft speed increase. Oh man, I do look like a fishwife. Each piece is different. Shirt is 2.4. Okay, let's check it out. 1.6, 0.4, 0.8, 1.6, 0.8. Okay. It's just one under what I was thinking. Hey, you didn't give me any wristbands. You lied to me. Are cloth wristbands not a thing? Rough woven gloves. You just need one cloth anyway. Who? Yeah, okay, okay. I shouldn't be giving you a hard time. I don't want to be the, hey, give me free stuff faster guy. That's what the try-hard empires are for. Make way for the railroad. Choo-choo. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. They're talking about roads and infrastructure. Sounds incredibly boring. Now let me just spend 30 minutes ringing this fish. Hello, Mystic Eye. Glad I didn't get 10 million fish. Like, I don't want the stream to be half an hour of me doing exactly one thing. Man, that's a slow stamina regen. Oh, it's not that the regen is slow, it's that my stamina increased a ton. Gotcha, I'm used to like 150 stam. So like my Metal Gear basically flips this, so I have 240 health. And 150 or 160 stamina. How we doing, guys? Alright, so I failed to make huge progress on the stone research, but we are basically completing the cloth research today. We need a lot more bricks. Fire sand. It's going to take more gypsite, which I seem to be getting a fair amount of. Yeah, the bricks don't look like they're going to be hard. The stone research might be the easiest one. Oh, hello there. You just wanted to give me a hug? That was kind. Ah, there we go. Bricks. Nice. If you got any gypsum from your brick adventures, I might need those. You do not? Alright, we got 55 oils. With these oils, I need to combine them with pigments. Which I will do, but first, fish experiments. We'll do like 10 at a time. So now that we know the superior fish bulb recipe exists, need to learn that. We did it. We learned that. Okay, now we do more fish experiments. Drop another 10 in there. We can learn the deluxe fish bulbs. Why, hello. There we go. Now I'm geared up. Didn't learn the fish bulbs. Trying. I think cooking is probably one of the more satisfying jobs, but I feel like you don't need many of them. Although it might be the money-making job. I think cook is one of the jobs. Yeah, we learned the deluxe fish bulbs. Okay. So deluxe fish bulbs are not made... Nope, they are made here. So I take the fish bulbs with mash and salt. Oh! No wonder salt sells for so much. So I do need to run out to the ocean to make these. Sorry, where's the fish bulbs? Fish and bulbs. Just raw fish and bulbs. Okay. This is all great news. We'll come back for that later. I need to finish up this research before I take the kids to school. Which means I need pigment to combine with the fish oils. Alright, cram all these fish in the bank. Bank will love me forever for that one. Get these bricks in here. The bait in there. Okay, so grab the pigment. Grab that fish oil. Study, ink. You. This is way more than I could ever need. Refined cloth. And we just need to make one refined cloth research. What time is it? We got time. Okay, I make ink. Make all the ink. Have to do it all eventually, so it might as well be today. .5 seconds, I hit 10. 28. So 280. 1 second and a half. Sorry, 280 total. Total clicks. Which would be 28 plus 14. 42. 42 seconds? No, 420 seconds. 420 divided by 6. 7 minutes? That can't be right. I'm gonna be here 7 minutes? My math is broken. These are quick maths. Yeah, it feels like 7 minutes, but I don't think that's right. This is kind of why I can't ever be like a math major. Like, I did a lot of math in college. I got all the way up to like differential equations. But when I was in differential equations, I met all the kids who were like destined to be math PhD students. And I was like, oh, math is awful. Like there's something deeply wrong with you that you derive some kind of like strange pleasure from doing math. I was using math as a tool to like accomplish things. Like, all you want to do is math. For some reason, math is fun for you. That's not right. It's not right at all. And so anyway, I changed my major to computer science. And a couple of those math guys I find in the workplace, they're pretty insufferable. Their brains just like work so much differently. Like when they make an application, it's basically like a giant language math equation. They're just like, hey, we represent all of this in like this complex space into this functional program. Don't you realize all objects are just numbers? Welcome to the Matrix. And I gotta debug their stuff. But everything's like an abstract virtual reference to a function that passes code blocks into itself. And I'm just like, oh my god. You know, this could have been a switch statement. Anyway, any developers in the chat know what I'm talking about? Software development is like a crazy thing. Seen the meme of the person making chess? I haven't seen that meme, no. But yeah, software development is just kind of like writing a book. Everybody thinks in a different way, and so everybody's book comes out differently. The books I kind of tend to write are like, you know, how to do a thing for dummies. Books everyone else tends to write is like Twilight or War and Peace and no in between. You're gonna find input in the Discord? Thank you. Let's drop a reference to the Discord. Anybody watching who wants to join the Cozy Empire, the Cozy Empire should, I hope, be founded this weekend. Like, it's a long grind to get there, but I've got high hopes. Can you all see those Restream.io congratulations messages? Or is it just me? The Restream.io chatbot in the room with us? Because I've tried to find a way to disable like this weird achievement message it gives me. It's like, you've received 100 messages. I'm like, I don't... You're really disrupting the flow of conversation here. Like, if you get 100 messages, that's the time to shut up, Restream. It means I don't need your bot work. I don't know, I'm very close to getting Restream off the team. I paid $19 a month to multi-stream. And that's just wasted stream money. That money can be used to fuel the empire. Like, all the stream money I make goes back into the stream. I'm using Restream as kind of like a shortcut for me doing work. But like $16 a month, or 19? I don't know, I think it's 19. It's too much. Like, I've probably used it for over a year now. That means I've given them $400. Yeah, the service is not that worth it. The trouble is finding a minute to not use it. Alright. And we can write the study journals. But we get those $19 a month. I'll give you like an example of the things we could do with that money. If I had $400, I could buy, you know, like 10 people this game. I could pay people to join the empire. That is a much better use of the money. You know, you had an alternative, but setting up YouTube streams is also just so annoying. Yeah. Yeah. So, like... Ooh. We're Scholar level 21. Which is nice, but I need, like... to do all these leather treatments and wood polishes and fire sand stuff. Before we can get the novice scholar identity. Hi, kitty. Yeah, it is time for dinner, isn't it? I mean breakfast. Time passes differently in this universe. But yeah, to like multi-stream, the only way I know to do it for free is to use OBS Studio directly. When I started streaming, I was using Streamlabs, which is just like a shady company that wraps OBS and like makes things easier. And it is slightly easier. But they also try to like steal all your tips and stuff. You know, it's like written into like the terms and services. They're like, do you want to enable tipping? Great, that'll go to your pro account. Use OBS and Steam Elements plugin? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So every time like a Microsoft Windows update comes out, they destroy your sound settings. It's a fun feature. And so what that did was like destroy my Streamlabs setup. And I was like, I'm just gonna take one day off of stream and switch all my stuff over to like OBS, and I'll just cut them out. And it was so good. Life has been better. Good call. Yeah, now I need to take like another day off at some point and cut Restream out of the loop. Like revenue-wise, it makes sense to do that tomorrow, but the Empire needs me. What'll I do if I'm not just standing here writing in my little notepad? With my friends Ellie and Dalgo? Zalgo, that's his name. See, they just pile on top of each other. Don't you like to be your own person? I feel like they should give the desk more of a radius. Oh, but like, yeah, you've got the illusion of like standing in a unique location, but there's actually, you're actually dead center in the hex you're on. Okay. Alright, we got the beginner journals. Now, exactly one cloth research, and we will be done. Huge shout out to Mutation for doing 90% of the cloth work. Oh my god, that makes movement in the game make so much more sense. Yeah. They did a good job with like the grass so that it doesn't look like hexes. Because it definitely kind of felt like it wasn't on a hex for a minute there. Okay. I've got all the beginner's journals I need for the brick research once we get there. But, check out. We sort it. They didn't put the two research next to each other. The weird sort. But, we've got the metal research. We've got the cloth research. And we've got most of what we need to study. I need to catch more and more fish each time. But, out of the things we've completed, we've got 2 of the 5 researches necessary to make a settlement. What's left is wood research, leather research, and stone research. Stone research seems like it'll be easy. Let me double check my guide here. I need crushed crawdad shells and gypsite. Those are going to be like the hard things to find. Other than that, it's just 50 bricks. Do I have crushed crawdad shells? Is there a search in here? Really, there's crawdad shells in this mess. Right? What did I do with the crawdad shells? Did I turn them all into bait? Is that what I get? Oh, I'm dying? Nope, I'm good. Finally, you found 4 braxite. Nice, nice. What was the braxite for again? It's important. Use the braxite to make leather treatment. Please give me the braxite. I would love it. I would like that incredibly rare material you have there, so I can pretend to be a novice scholar. Okay, what is the other thing I need? Crushed crawdads. There's a crawdad. I use you. I process you. You become crushed shells. And what do I use crushed shells for? Fire sand. Okay, and crushed shells look like that. I do have crushed shells. I've got 10. Is that how many I need? Yes, that is exactly the amount I need. Oh yeah, so the stone research will get done real quick next stream. If I have the leather polish and you make the leather, everything will be great. Where are you, Mutation? We might get like 2 researches done next stream, which will only leave wood research. And honestly, we've all been like chopping wood like nobody's business. Or the mining crushing station. I'm on the way. That makes sense. That's where you're getting the braxite from. Hello. Let me initiate the robbery. Yes. Oh, and more fish bulbs. Thank you. Here. Have some sandwiches. Crop oil. I'm going to need that too, but I've never seen it before. I also forget what I need it for. Thank you for feeding me the scholar paste. Or scholar things. Crop oil is from farming bulbs. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I don't remember what I need it for, but I do remember I will need it. Dude, I might do the leather treatment right now. Good morning, son. You ready for school? Okay, what do you need to be ready for school? Is there anything I can help with? Glass, salt, wood. Nah, we can't do the leather treatment in time. I gotta take these kids to summer school. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. I'm kind of loving this game. Like, it's got like this giant satisfying like progression system to it. So I feel good all the time because I'm seeing visible results of the things I'm doing. And I've got like this huge overarching goal, and it feels good to like make steps towards that goal. But also, it gives you time to just like breathe while you're at the crafting station. Like, it's weird. The game is a job, but the job feels good. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. Stick around. I'll find somebody to raid. I'm following the other empires in the region, both of them on Twitch. So if they're playing and streaming, we'll raid them. They're not as cool as our, cozy kingdom, but might be fun. Oh, Cozy Sweets is playing BitCraft. Let's raid her. I want to see what she's doing. If you're on YouTube, you can stick around and I'll raid somebody too. I think Danagast is playing. I don't know what he's playing, but that is who will raid. Yeah, she is coming through a little robot-y, but that's fine. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.